He's grabbing with his feet. Look at him. He's like, oh. You wish you were Frank?
Because that's what I need to say.
Well, they just silverback
You've got to sit up now. Did you get a better picture?
Are there more out?
No, just the one.
Oh, look at that one. That one's more in 20. That one's more in 2016. This one might be.
Do you know which one that is? That's Frank.
Frank? Frank?
No, Winston is. Winston is the silverback.
Oh, so it's traveling. You hear him?
The rest of the troopers are happy.
Yeah.
Wait, 2000?
They only let him out one at a time.
They just let Frank out by himself.
He comes out by himself.
Yeah, and he's separated from the rest of the troop.
Sorry, why is that?
Because he's 12 and he's just starting to get more independent and causing trouble. They're asking everybody.
This
Like all 12-year-olds do.
12-year-olds.
Yeah.
So in the wild, they typically leave the troop and form their own family, or a bachelor group, and then they form their own family, or they become the silverback. Eventually, he'll become the silverback of the troop.
Let's find some more gorillas.
Not here. No,
Just send them somewhere else.
Another place.
Which one is the silverback here?
Winston.
Is he a lot bigger than he is?
Well, he's only 20 pounds bigger. More, but this guy weighs 380. Winston weighs 400, but he just looks big. He's got a huge head.
How old is he?
Broader.
Just bigger.
How old is Winston?
49.
Wow.
How long do they live?
In managed environments, they can live up to 50 years and above.
How old?
50 up.
And in the wild, 35 years. So we have one that was at the zoo who's passed away 2 years ago, age 62.
So all the female gorillas can come out at the same time?
Well, Winston and the other female, and then there's Monroe, who's a 10-year-old girl. He's not caught.
He's not gotten puberty.
Not yet. So he and Frank will form a bachelor troop. Eventually, they're starting to integrate the two of them together.
Which one is Frank do to cause problems? Is he just
Passaging. He might be challenging Winston a little bit.
12-year-old, he's turning 13 in the fall. And he wants to be a silverback. He wants to take over the silverback job from our Winston, who Winston says, no way is that going to happen. So sometimes he has to be put out by himself, and we're going through a transition right now. So he's being transitioned into something new I don't know what the discussion is behind the scenes, but that's what he is in the middle of right now. He's not always going to be out here by himself. But right now the keepers are just working freedom. Because unfortunately there's no book that you can go to page 350 and say, hey, we've got a silverback. We've got a young guy who's turning into a silverback, and he can't be. We don't know another zoo where to send him. So they have to figure. That's why these keepers are all the keepers that we have are very good at what they do, and they have lots of experience. And so they noodle this out amongst themselves. They don't just make a decision one day and say, this is what we're doing. That's Frank. That's our that is our 12-year-old who's going to be 13 in the fall. And the other gorillas went back in. You guys probably just heard me talking about that. He's in a transition period now, and the keepers are trying to decide, because he's getting to the age where he can't really be with the other troop because he wants to be the silverback, and he hasn't hurt Winston, but he will challenge Winston. And Winston's 48 years old, so he doesn't need the stress.
You guys have monkeys?
We have the gorillas here, and then I know down on the African Ridge, I don't know what the name of them are, but they're black and white. They're black and white monkeys that kind of live on the island. But those are what we have.
Se llama.
That's Frank. That's our 12-year-old. He's turning 13 in the fall.
Se llama Joe.
And everybody else is back in right now. They may be out later. I don't know. We're open until 7, and I know they're out until 7. So let's see. Yeah, Frank was born on September 4th of 2008. So his birthday's coming up pretty quickly. Well, he'll be 13 years old. Yeah, we actually have 8 altogether.
No,
But
there's the sign for Winston.
since Frank is he's getting close to being mature.
They were about the size. Yeah, they're probably a little big.
They're a little bigger, but you can still tell who the babies are. Well, I haven't seen them in a couple of months. So they may not get those, so.
Oh, there you go. Probably.
Yeah,
their mom would like to see them.
Yeah. I bet their mom does want it. They seem lovely girls. Great personalities, beautiful girls. Happy for you guys look happy.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening. Frank is the only one out now. That guy you see behind the tree, that's our 12-year-old Frank. The other ones, we have 7 more, but they're in the back resting and watching TV right now and cooling down.
TV?
They like TV. In fact, the little one, our littlest one, likes to watch the Muppets. The keeper, that came straight from the keeper. We were having a class one day, and she said Leslie likes to watch the Muppets. But they don't like to watch shows with people in them. They only like to watch shows with animals. Yeah, they like to watch TV.
Oh my god. Wide awake.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
You want to
I was I don't. Because there are some of the insiders who do have the inside scoop. on that.
Totally.
Now, does he keep looking in there to see, because the others are in back?
So let me go over that because I forget who I tell what to. But he is, since he's on the cusp of maturity, and he actually got, and he's been kind of on the edge of maturity for a while, and he's done little behaviors to show that he's kind of challenging a silverback. But when the keepers decided, because they've been keeping their eye on it, when the keepers decided it was time that Frank could not be with the troop anymore, he was out with the troop one day, and he's just what any ordinary gorilla his age would do. He was challenging Winston. But he came at Winston and pushed him down. And Winston's 40.